What are you looking at? Um. I want to tell you something important, but it's a really big thing, so I don't know when to tell you.
What do you mean? What's the subject?
Because it's so you know how I have depression and anxiety and stuff? Well, I have another mental illness, though. It's kind of a don't look at me like that. And what
is it?
So I have this thing called gender dysphoria. And basically the only way to get it treated is to transition. Mom, do you know what transgender means? I'm trans.
Why are you saying that?
Because I have really bad dysphoria and I'm a boy.
You're not a boy.
Why are you saying that?
Because it's true. Baby, I have a feeling you're talking to your two chicks that have that problem, so now you're saying you have that problem.
No, Mom. I've had this problem since I was little.
Baby, you have not had that problem since you were little.
Yes, I have.
I don't even know why you're saying that. We have talked about this issue a few times, and I've told you, just tell me.
And I've denied it, and denied it, and deny it. And it's not going away.
Jade, honey, every girl struggles. Honey, every girl struggles. I mean, being gay is different than being transgender.
I'm not gay.
Well, you, in a sense, have to be if you think you're transgender.
I'm trans, but I'm gay because I'm trans because I like men and I am a boy.
Oh, Jade, somebody's got you terribly confused.
No.
Yes.
No.
There's nothing to cry about. But no, I'm not saying that. And that's not the way you've always been.
Yes, it is.
Jade Lynn, no, it's not.
Yes. Why are you saying that?
Because you've always been a girly girl.
No, never.
Until you hit your teenage years. Yes, you were.
No, I was not.
Yeah, you have. I mean, I ain't saying you wore gigantic bows on top of your head or nothing like that.
When I was little, I used to do so many things. Remember when I used to put my hair up and put a hood on? Because I wanted everyone else that didn't know me to think I was a boy.
No, you did that because you were insecure.
No, I did it literally.
Every child goes through insecurities, Jay.
I did it literally because I wanted people to think I was a boy. And
well,
that's why I have my hair short. I want people to think.
You got your hair cut short because you got tired of wearing it in a ponytail.
No. That's what I told you.
No, I cut your hair short. You weren't even saying you wanted it
Yes,
short.
I did. I said I want to cut my hair off. And it's because I wanted to look like a boy. I used to wear my hair up and have my bangs in my face, put my hood on so I could look like a boy.
Okay. If that's the way you remember it. But
And
I know that you were insecure.
That's what I told
See,
you.
this is what I worry about with you. You're so influenced by other people.
No, Mom.
I about bet my life that those other two girls are saying the same thing.
No, they're not. I had to come out to them.
So what did they say?
They said that they support me. And they started calling me a boy and stuff. Because I am.
Leon.
Mom.
You know, just because you don't look
No,
real girly and stuff like that does not make you.
It's not about that.
You're just really confusing yourself.
No, I'm not.
You hear all these things and see all these things on the internet.
Mom, girls don't. I want to.
I'm not changing your sex. If that's what you think is happening. I'm not changing your sex. One thing, it takes years and years and years and years.
Yes, I know.
For a doctor to even say that that's okay.
I know.
And
I need it. Yeah.
That's not for me.
It's for me.
It's not for me to decide that for you like that. Because you've got...
No, it's for a gender therapist to decide.
I mean, I respect and appreciate you coming to me. Don't get me wrong. But, no. I think it's something you've gotten in your head from the internet.
No, it's not.
Talking to a bunch of weird people.
No. Do you remember when I played on Movie Star Planet?
Yeah.
I played a boy character.
And
I told everyone I was a boy.
And
I felt...
That's not nothing that a million people don't do.
I felt the most confident and most comfortable when I did that. And then when I came out and said that I was a girl, just playing as a boy, I stopped playing because I couldn't take it. I didn't like people calling me a girl. I hated it.
I don't know, Jade. I have to think about that one. But I think you're easily influenced.
I'm not.
Yeah, you always have been. Jade, just because somebody's saying something that you necessarily don't agree with doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Now, I've been asking you for I don't know how long if you were gay, and if you were, just tell me, because I accept people for who they are.
Yeah, but this is different.
To me, it's not much different than anything else. You're a teenager. You're confused of where you're at in life. You know, our path has been difficult. You've struggled with a lot of things. And just like that, I tried to fix a lot of your pain for you by removing you from a lot of bullies. So, and now that you've not been in public school, you've struggled with dealing with the isolation. You've struggled with dealing with people to talk to. I think you've always been very influential on what other people say to you or do to you.
No one has said anything like this to me. People were
Jade,
surprised.
it was just the other day I was talking to you about being gay, and you said, Mom, I'm not gay. We were joking.
I know. I'm not gay. I'm not into girls. I'm into boys.
Okay.
Which I didn't want to be like, yeah, I'm gay. I'm only into guys, because then I'd have to explain that I was a boy, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to do that yet.
So why in the world would you share that with two people that you don't know instead of coming to me or Haley about it?
It's easier to come out to your friends before it is
Maybe
to
you
come.
don't even know them.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Yes, you know them, you talk to them a lot. But as far as a relationship with people, you do not know them. They are who we're all our own. We all create our own persona and what we want people to see in us. So when you don't see someone on a regular basis,
I do
no.
talk to them on a regular basis,
Yes, you
every
talk
single
to
day,
them.
and they are not like just putting on a persona to be my friend. They're
You
my
don't know that because you don't know them. Honey, I got 50 people on my Facebook. Am I going to tell you I know everything about somebody I talk to daily? No.
but you don't talk to them like I talk to them.
Well, kids are more dramatic. And of course, they're going to say they support you. What else would they do? No, you're a beautiful young lady. You will find your place in life. Right now is just a small chapter in your book that you will of this journey we call life, and it's easy to be vulnerable to that sort of thing at your age, and even the last 5 years. It's easy to be vulnerable to trying to figure out who you are and let other things come into play. You know, sit on it.
I have for
Well,
years.
you need to continue to do that because you're not yet a grown woman, and you will be able to decide that when you are more mature. Because right now is a very difficult, vulnerable, intimidating time in your life, and you just don't know yet. You know. Bryant came out when he was 16. I believe he was 16.
I'm 16.
And still yet, I told him, okay, if that's what you think is fine, but that doesn't mean that we need a drastic change in life. Let's give it some more time. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's no rush to anything. And there's just no rush to anything. What do you think? We're just gonna, because you say that to me this morning, we're gonna call you Jack the rest of your life? No, you're too young to make that kind of decision, and it's not even all that you're too young. Your maturity level is not where it needs to be. And with someone that has these issues that you do, yeah, it would only be natural for me to say, even if this was someone else sitting in front of me at your age with your maturity level, I would say the same thing. Okay, whatever the situation is, you know, your parents accept you for who and what you are, no matter what. Period. Always have, always will. But again, I'm the last person you want to come to. Why? Because you know I'm going to place doubt, and you don't want to hear it. You know, I go to Dad or Haley about something that I think is drastic or extreme, and they'll say, you need to give that some time. And at first I don't like it, but I understand it, so I keep it moving. And that's the only thing that I can say to you is, okay, give it some time.
Okay.
But don't sit there and trick your mind.
I'm not tricking
Don't
my
obsess.
mind.
You're an obsessor. Haley's an obsessor. Bryant's definitely an obsessor. Don't obsess over something. Let things come naturally. But you still, at this point, to you have to own yourself. That's why I always say own it, because you have to own what you tell yourself in your heart. You have to own that, okay, I may not be a Princess Barbie, but you're still a beautiful young lady.
If I wasn't 100% sure, if I wasn't 100% sure, I wouldn't have said anything.
Well, I think you would have, because in your mind, at your age and your maturity level, that's what you think. I mean, seriously. It's like me telling my mama that this, or this at certain ages in my life, and she would say, we'll see. Because your maturity level and your thoughts and your mind will change perspective on you as you learn how more about yourself. Because your maturity level's got some catching up to do with your body, and you know, your mind has some catching up to do. You ain't exactly been the genius of the family. You've had to work really, really, really hard to get to where you're at now. It was overwhelming at times, and you did it. You got through some of the most difficult times you'll ever get through. Now, as the future holds, there's many other things that are going to come at you that are extremely difficult. But I've already seen that you can overcome and rise above problems with help. So, you know, okay. I just think this is a little bit random when I just had this talk with you the other day.
I wanted to tell you the other day, but I didn't want to tell you around other people.
Well, I mean, what do you not expect other people to know?
No, I'm going to tell other people, but I wanted to tell you first. And when I tell other people, I wanted to tell people in private.
Okay. Yeah, you don't need to be throwing them words around to people like that. Because then, you know, you don't want people to start treating you differently than you want to be treated. Because I'm sorry, Jade, that's a subject that a lot of people just don't accept.
And I know that.
It's a difficult subject.
I didn't accept it for a while. But it's not going to go away. I can wait, but it's not going to go away, so.
Well, you don't know that. You, like I said, are a 16, 17-year-old girl trapped in a basically probably 10, 12-year-old mental capacity of maturity. Your maturity level is extremely low.
I don't think I'm that immature.
You're pretty immature. When all you do is sit around and live in an imaginary world, yeah. And that's what you do. If you're not gaming, you're telling imaginary stories.
I'm not telling imaginary stories.
Which is fine, but there's always this imaginary add-on to your dreams or add-on to your stories.
No, they're all no, I tell them
Jade,
like they are.
Listen. The truth of the matter is, nobody, and I mean nobody, remembers all of a dream.
I do.
What you do is,
I don't make it up. I literally remember.
You may have started a dream, but then you fill in the gaps.
No.
Jade, yes you do. Yes you do. I'm sorry. Nobody, and I mean not a human being on the face of the earth, is going to remember every single detail about a dream.
Then I guess I'm a weirdo.
No, I guess that you have a big imagination. And in one sense, there's nothing wrong with that. But in another sense, that's extremely low mental capacity happened there. I mean, you spend probably 60% of your time with another person that is it's mental incapacities.
Who?
Your grandmother, which enables you to sit around saying a bunch of stuff and adding on a bunch of stuff and just making up stuff. And that's why you do it. That's why you spend that much time with her. Because you know I ain't going to sit around and listen to that shit. You know I ain't. No adult that has a lot of responsibilities is going to sit around and listen to that all the time. They ain't got time. Ain't got time for it. Whereas she's not doing nothing but twiddling her thumbs, sitting there listening to you and nagging your imagination on. There comes a point where that you reach a certain level of age that those sort of things are long behind you. The stuff you do in elementary. I mean, we're near graduating high school, and you're still doing it. And now you've got two weirdos on the internet that are, I'm sure they're nice people, but they're clearly weird. Clearly they're weird. You know it, I know it, we all know it, but that's okay. It's okay to be weird, but that doesn't mean that we don't acknowledge the fact that they're weird. You know?
They're less weird than I am.
That's what you want to tell yourself. You know, you're not exactly necessarily the one to judge that. You know, and I've stayed out of it. I've let you do whatever the hell you want. I've let you make the majority of your own decisions. But this one, no. No. I'm going to tell you that it's something you sit on.
Okay.
Because you're not at that place, that maturity level that you need to be making that sort of decision. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's right. I don't, at this point, if you was to ask me, do I agree with it? I'd say no. Because you just don't realize how much you'll change in the next few years. You got to give something like that time. But you also got to be fair to yourself. And don't obsess. Let it, if it's something that's going to come to you, it will come. It doesn't have to be forced. I know. You don't relate to me at all. Because you want to hear what you want to hear. And I'm not saying that I would expect that. I would expect you to say, she don't believe me. I would expect you to do that. And it's not even that I'm saying I don't believe you. I don't believe the situation until I see that maturity level stepping up and things not changing. But there's a lot of things in your mind that you remember, but there's also a lot of things in my mind that I remember. And it's always easier for you to say, well, Mom's just being Mom, she's not in touch. But Jade, I am in touch. I'm very much so in touch. And I've been telling you for a while, your maturity level has got to rise. And to be able to do that, there's certain steps you have to take. The stepping stones of life is what your parents are here to get you through. To get you to that point where you're an adult. And then from that point on, you make your decisions. And you're not there yet. I mean, I can't even get you to get up every day and do your chores. And you're slacking terribly in taking care of your body.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. And I'm sorry,
I
Jay.
take a shower every single day.
But you're not taking good ones, and you're not shaving your legs, and I told you to.
And I'm not shaving them for a reason.
What's the reason?
Because I want them to look like a man's leg.
Well, that's not going to fly. It's not going to fly, not with me. You are to shave, and you are to smell fresh after your bath. Jane, I'm sorry. Sorry about it. Not everybody draws that lucky card where life is easy. Life ain't easy for me either. Every day, before I can even finish a cup of coffee, something hits me. I live an incredibly difficult life, and I don't even work outside of my home. Life is tough, chick. And you don't get to just dry it up. You don't get to just stop shaving your legs. Your mama told you to shave your legs, so that's what you did. It's not even a big issue until you make it a big issue. You know, and this is what I'm talking about. It'd be easy to stop. It's easy to stop shaving. But that's not okay. In my mind, where that's coming from is laziness.
No.
Because it's hard. And you don't want to do nothing hard. You don't want to do the easy stuff. Much less the hard stuff. Jade, I asked you to do about 4 or 5 things a day. And you fail me every day. Is it the end of the world? No. Do I grill you about it? No. But mentally, Mom takes note. Jade's not abiding by my wishes. And until you grow up and say, there's rules, and I have to follow them, I see no change. I can't get you to wear better clothes. I can't, it doesn't matter what I try to get for you, you don't like, you reject. And I'm not even trying to dress you girly. Just trying to have you looking as nice as everybody else if we want to go somewhere. But you fight me the whole way. Because you're a bigger person does not mean that you have to look any less of a person than the rest of us. And there's a certain standard in life that I demand my children meet. I demand it from my grown children, much less the 3 that I still have here at home. They are to dress, look, and act a certain way that I have raised them to be. Whatever they do in their private life is their private life. But on the outside skin that the mama sees, they know what's expected from them, from me. If I say, hey, Bryant, let's go to the movies. And he shows up looking like a hobo, I'm going to say, you need to go home, regroup, and come back and get me. Because that's not okay with me.
I don't look.
And I'm the one that matters. I'm the one that has given you your compass in the world. And I'm not done with you. That's why you're still here. That's why you don't have a driver's license. Why you don't have a job. Is because I know you're not ready. But that doesn't mean that if you come to me willing to try, that I wouldn't help you accomplish those goals. But you're not going to sit around here forever like that. I'm just giving you just a little more time than I gave Hallie and Bryant. Because I know you're capable. But I want you to be mentally sound and ready. Because once you go out into that world, I want you to be able to be mentally sound and ready. Because there's going to be things that are going to go on outside of our home that is difficult. And I don't want to put you in that position until I know with 100% certainty you can handle it. I don't think I can get too much more grown up in this conversation with you because I don't think you're ready for it. I think you come at me wanting me to know something that's going on in your mind. Fine. Think you're a boy. But as long as you are here with me, you are going to behave and act and respond in certain ways under my household. And you are to shave. You are to look appropriate for going out into the world.
You wouldn't tell Brian to shave his legs?
If he's got a problem with his hair on his legs, no, that's not my place. Bryant's 30 years old. He's a boy. Boys don't have to shave their legs. So that's kind of, that was Haley Nicole. I could not make her. She's not under my roof anymore. But I can certainly let her know my disappointment that she's not followed through on things that I've taught her to do. Not only for herself, but for self-fulfillment and acceptance in a world that's cruel. Okay? Okay, what's the way to put it? Okay, you got all dressed up to go somewhere. But you put on clown shoes and a clown nose. See the face you just made? Like, what the hell? That's what I'm talking about. You wouldn't do that. Because that's stupid. It's exactly what I'm talking about. I only allow a certain amount of disobedience. And then there's a line drawn in the sand. Don't cross this line. If you are having these thoughts, fine. I appreciate you sharing them with me. That doesn't change the fact that my expectations as your mother still require this, and this. Doesn't change for me. You might have a battle going on in your head, but my expectations are clear. Am I making any sense to you?
Yeah.
Don't put your bozo clown shoes on. Don't put your red nose on. Look appropriate. That's what's expected of you. And you are getting those legs shaved. So I'm going to do it this time. I'm over it. That is a rule. It's a rule for all of my girls. Hell, it's a rule for myself. I shaved yesterday and I felt like shit. But if I want to say, let's go to Lake Venus today, you ain't going like that. Why? Not for everybody else's standards, but for your mama's standards. You are still under my roof. You are still learning things in life, Jade. And it's my job to make sure that I taught you these certain things. Seriously. From bathing, to dressing, to caring for your body, to your chores, to your mental health. All of these things are my responsibility. It's a big responsibility, Jade. And if I'm not doing my job to teach you these things, then I failed. And I don't like to fail. Think what you want. But you need to give it some time. Because you don't get to say, well, I felt like this for years.
I have.
Jade, sweetie, from middle school on is the time that we're talking about here.
I'm talking about
middle school and all elementary school and all of that. No. Because your mind was not at a place to be thinking about those things then. You might say it now, but who the hell knows if that's right?
I know if that's right.
Who knows? Really, you make shit up.
No, you can ask Joel.
I mean, well, ask Joel. Joel's crazy and damn cuckoo bird. My God, Jade, seriously.
Excuse me.
No, I'm not gonna say. Oh, Jade, yep. If that's the way you feel, that's yep. Let's make some life changes right now, here and now, and today. That's not the way that works.
I know.
Because you're not an adult. Once you reach the mental capacity that I see, you're an adult and you're ready to be free of your mama's thumb and ready for the world. That's when those kind of decisions are made. But I'm not going to be one of them. Oh, yep. Let's get you to the doctor ASAP. We'll start changing your estrogen levels. We'll just make you a boy tomorrow. That ain't the way that works.
That's not even how that works.
No, it takes years and years and years and years and years. Most people that even want that sort of thing don't even make that change until they're my age.
I know, and that's crazy.
No, it's just what it takes to be mentally and emotionally ready for something that drastic of a change. Seriously.
There's a spider on your chair. It's going down. Look, right there.
On me or the chair?
The chair.
Oh, I missed his ass. Is that jumper? Did I get him?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know where he went. Oh, it's right there. He just moved.
Oh, yeah, he's got... I can't get him.
Oh, he just ran in a circle.
Damn thing, I think I missed him again.
Dang.
Yep. Sure did. That's all. Yeah, hell. You got away from me. I'll get you eventually. He'll be back. Well, Jane.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with you. You're not wanting to cooperate. And I don't appreciate it.
I'm listening. What do you mean? Not
You know, when you was baby.
Ow.
You're insane. When you were a baby, I didn't say, I can't take care of this freaking crying ass kid. I didn't say, God, release me of my responsibilities to this, then my obligations to this child. I didn't do that. I'm going somewhere with this.
Okay. I'm listening.
I didn't say, Jade Lynn Larkin is difficult. I'm over it. I'm done with her. Somebody else take her. I can't do it. I did not do that. Absolutely no matter what kind of problems you had, and it was a lot. I did not ever give up on you. I had days I cried and was upset and struggled with it, but I didn't ever give up. And Lord, Jade, I'll tell you, I mean, most people could not have gotten through that without really tough skin. And that's what I'm talking about. You do what is expected of you as the responsibilities that you've taken on until you are old enough to say, okay, my mom's done her job. Now it's time for me to do mine. And you own it. You make difficult decisions. You make wise decisions to get you to a certain place with this problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't get to give up because it's hard to shave.
That's not what it's about.
You don't get to give up because you don't want to be a girly girl.
That's not why.
You don't even get to give up because you think you're a boy. And the reason is you're not ready to make those decisions. Not saying that there won't be a day that will come that you will make those decisions. But right now, no. Do I think you're mentally prepared for the cost of what you're saying? No. I mean, I'm talking to a person that cannot fulfill a 4 or 5 day chore every day. I don't know. It's like I can count on one hand the responsibilities I ask you to follow through on. And you don't. You don't. So if you can't follow through on making a bed, emptying your trash cans, keeping your clothes clean, keeping your body clean, simple life things. If you can't do those things, you sure the hell ain't gonna make no decision on a gender. Think about it that way. The maturity level that I think you're on. You call it laziness. I call it lazy/mental. And it's up to you to show me different. It's up to you to show me you're taking other steps. These steps that it means that you're growing up. These steps that it means that you are able to be given more responsibilities and more freedom. And you ain't moved an inch. You ain't moved an inch in a while. Why? Because you're living in an imaginary world. Look at it that way. You obsess. You're an obsessor. So is Jules. So is Haley. So is Brian. All of you, you're obsessor. You get something in your head and it's just stuck there because you obsess. You don't give it that time to ripen and grow and take the steps that it means to say, this is the way I really am. Until you make certain other steps that are a whole lot smaller, instead of thinking you're going to take this great big step. It's baby steps before these great big steps. That's why you have parents. Parents are to lead you and guide you through difficulties, good times, spiritual faith, wrong and right. Just to be there for you. There's certain steps you got to take. And you hear that come out of my mouth for just about everything.
What I was looking, seeing if that was a spider or a fly.
But
It's a fly.
I've never gotten over you saying you would not come to me about the bullying going on at school. Because you didn't, in your depression, because you didn't want me to talk too much.
No, it's because I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
Well, what do you think? It is what you said to me. You didn't want to hear what I had to say. And I've never gotten over that.
I don't think I said that at all.
Yeah, I know you did. And no matter what I said to you, you said, I don't want to hear it. Yeah, you did.
No.
And we even had an argument about it, so don't say that to me again, Jade.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
No.
But that's okay if you don't remember that, because you only remember what's convenient for you.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay, Jay. You did say it.
The reason
And
why...
you told the doctor that, too.
No, I did not.
That you felt that way for 5 years, but you couldn't tell me because you didn't want me to try to make you feel differently or you didn't want to hear what I had to say.
No, I didn't.
I would talk you out of it.
No, I didn't want to hurt you or Dad.
Well, you did hurt
and
me.
Y'all thinking that it was y'all's fault. I didn't...
No,
Mom,
that's not
think
what you
about
said.
it this
Yeah,
way.
it's
Yes,
not what you said.
That's what I
And I'm
meant.
sure it's documented in your medical records because I'm telling you that's not what you said.
That is.
And that hurt me deeply because, yeah, I'm going to try to talk to you. I might even try to persuade you. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. If I can't change something, I just can't change it. That doesn't make me wrong to try to persuade you to be something that's going to make things easier for you in life. Because being different is hard.
I know.
And where y'all don't want to hear be socially acceptable, there's a reason I say that to you. You don't want to be bullied? Then be socially acceptable. You're not going to walk around like that. Why? That one, your mama don't want you to, and two, it's socially unacceptable. You have to be a certain way in life and climb that hill to success. I'm not going to say you can't get there because you're weird, but if you're weird, it makes it a whole lot harder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. What if I go to Walmart like I am right now?
I don't think anyone else would care but you. Because
No.
yes,
I'm sorry. Everyone in the store would look at me like, she's got her nightgown on. She's not dressed. She must be crazy.
I don't think
So there's going to be laughs and snickers and probably people take pictures of me and post it on Facebook. Look what I see in Walmart today. Look at that freak. She didn't even get dressed. She must be crazy. That's what I'm talking about. Does it make it right? No. But can you blame somebody for wondering why is she in the store like that? No. Because it's natural human tendencies to judge. You know what I'm saying? You walk around with your clown feet and your red nose. I'll walk around in my nightgown, and we'll just go to Walmart. You would expect certain things to happen. 1, people will laugh. 2, people will take pictures of you. 3, somebody's going to say something mean or bully you. There's certain things that you trigger from other people. Get it? Are you getting it?
Yeah.
You know I'm not crazy. I might be a little bit, but you know that I'm stable. I know you're stable. But let's go walk around town like that. And somebody's going to say, well, look at what did you see that? Did you see her in her clown shoes and red nose and the other one in her gown? They're off the freaking rocker walking around like that. Do you get it?
Yeah.
You are not going to get to do that to yourself. Not under my roof. You want to torture yourself later in life, you just do it. But not here. Because there's a certain standard that is required of you here. You get it?
Yeah.
Whether you're a boy or a girl. Until that day that something has changed, you are to do what I asked you to do.
Okay.
You get it?
Yes.
I don't know how else to say it. Now, is this something that you want Haley to know?
I was gonna tell her myself. I'm gonna tell her myself.
Alright. Don't do it while Zach's here.
I won't. Why would I do that?
I don't know. I'm just telling you not to. It's like where you have her undivided attention.
That's what I was gonna do.
But, I don't know what her opinion would be on it. But it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, you heard your mama's opinion. Do I take in her opinion? Yes. Do I swear by it? No. She's a child and I'm a parent.
Okay.
So you may not be walking away from me feeling real happy with me right now because you didn't hear something you wanted to hear.
No, I understand.
But I've tried the best way for catching me off guard
I know.
to explain why I'm saying what I'm saying.
I know.
So I don't want you mad at me.
I'm not mad.
I don't want you to walk away feeling disappointed.
I'm not.
I think you just need to give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance. Okay?
Okay.
I know exactly what you just said in your head. Mama's not stupid. And that's about all I have to say about that right now.
Okay.
And I would also appreciate if you didn't go running in there and start telling two people that we don't even know like that everything that I just said, because that's not fair to me.
I'm not. And who? Two people that you don't know.
Sarah and C.
Carol?
Damn, my kids are blowing me up.
Okay.
I love you, Jade.
I love you.
I don't care if you're green, black, or blue. But that doesn't mean that I won't have an opinion.
I know.
Yes, I should.
I know. You're your own person.
Yeah. And I'm your parent.
Mm-hmm.
The one that's supposed to guide you the right direction. And you make it real hard. You're constantly excusing yourself. You want to weigh out so bad, you excuse yourself. That's not good enough for me. I see better than that in you. Stop excusing yourself. Have accountabilities. We all have a reason we didn't do something today. But that doesn't mean that we get to say that every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can excuse myself today. I didn't get no sleep. I'm late taking my medicine. I think I'll just lay back down and forget this freaking day. But it don't work like that without me being held accountable when Dad gets home.
Mm-hmm.
No dinner, no tea, everybody in bed. Nobody's doing responsibilities. I am held accountable, just like you.
Mm-hmm.
There's rules. There's certain ways that life goes. Whether you're a girl or a boy, still holds the same accountabilities.
I know.
Okay? I love you with all my heart.
I love you too.
And I'm glad that you feel like you can come to me, even though I feel like you really don't.
I do.
Because you don't want to hear what I have to say. And that's okay.
That's
One
not...
day, hopefully, you'll come around full circle. Like I can't beat how them right off the stick. Why? Because they know how much I love them and accept them for who they are. And they want my time with me for their own reasons. Most people come back to me full circle because I'm a good person.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to hear every aspect of their private life? No.
No, that's weird.
That's right. I don't need it. But I'm here for them if they do. So, that's all I can say to you. I am here for you. And I'll hear anything you want to say to me, Jade.
Okay.
That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to like what I say.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not even trying to talk you out of it.
Oh, I know.
I'm just trying to say, wait till you reach full mental capacity.
Okay.
You're not crazy by no means, but you are a little bit on the slow side with catching up to where you should be, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm willing to give you the time you need, but I'm not going to give you forever. You are to get your license. You are to do your chores. You are to get a job. You are to do certain things that's required of you in life. Why? Because I know you can. I know you can. Okay?
Okay.
Whether you're a man or a woman, you still got to fulfill certain things in life.
I know.
And until that day changes, you ought to shave.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
It's for your own good.
Okay.
I'm not asking you to drink a glass of poison. Just asking you to do what it takes to not be beat down in life by others. Because you know as well as I do, people beat you down. Don't put yourself out there like that. You don't have to. You have too many other things to overcome.
Okay.
Do the easy stuff. Because trust me, the hard stuff's going to come at you. Shaving your legs is easy stuff. Whether you want to or not. No woman in America wants to shave. Promise you. Nobody. But we all get told the same thing. That's what you got to do. Because otherwise, you put your clown shoes and your nose on and you walk around like that. For somebody that don't want to be bullied, sure is trying to draw off a lot of attention to herself. And it's an accountability. It's a responsibility to yourself and to your mother. Okay? And I'm sorry about your haircut.
Oh, it's okay.
Well, I'll get it. I'll get you a appointment.
I want my hair shorter.
No.
But I don't know what to...
I'm not going any shorter. Your hair looks good with that cut. It looks really good. It does, Jake.
Well, the part that I don't like about it is this part.
You don't want to take that off because you've got this problem with your neck, and you know that.
Well, I know, but it's
It's what?
It's something that... It's a skin disease. If people make fun of me for it, then they're just butthead.
Jake, you
just
have
duty
never wanted that part of your neck to show.
I know,
And I have
but I'm
always
tired of
accommodated that. You've got a great big freaking head. Okay?
I know.
Why in the world would you do that to yourself? Because it's going to make you look... Oh, you know what you're going to see? Nothing but face.
I know, but I will still want this part. I just...
It don't need to be any shorter. It looks good. The cut looks good.
Okay, also, you're still on the phone with Haley.
No, I was never on the phone with Haley.
I thought you called Haley. I thought Haley called and you
She
answered.
did, but I didn't answer it.
Oh.
Send me an answer it. I did it to my coffee today.
Okay. I mean...
Alright. No, I'm not going to have you sign you thinking about to shave your freaking head, Jay.
I'm not shaving my head. That's not what I was saying. I just said I want my hair shorter. That's all. I don't want a shaved head. I don't like...
Rejection.
Okay. It's just hot.
That's bullshit. You know it, and I know it. You think that I'm going to start letting you cut your hair off like a boy? No. Get that dream out your head. I just had that whole talk with you.
I know.
But yet, you still think you about to pull one.
No, I was just talking about my haircut.
Yeah, I know. What you doing?
It's just summer and it's hot.
No, Jade, that's not what you're doing. You're not flipping it on me.
No, Mom.
Trying to make it sound a little better than what you know you're really trying to do. You can't bullshit a bullshitter, baby. Okay? Sorry. Now, if I'm dying of cancer and I got to shave my head, and you kids want to shave yours to be, all of us be showing family unity and support, that's different. But that's not the case.
I don't want to shave my head. That's ugly.
That's what's next. That's the stupid shit you'll start trying to do.
I wanted to for a little bit, but
No,
I don't like.
it's a
But
terrible
not
mistake.
until I lose weight.
Listen,
'cause I
hair
have-
can grow back. It's never the end of the world. Even though to some people it feels like it.
Oh, it doesn't to me.
But that doesn't mean that I'm going to allow you to make drastic changes to your looks because you think you're a boy. No. We just had that
I
conversation.
know. That's what I
And
didn't ask.
That's all that is, Jade.
I
It's
didn't-
coming from that place.
I didn't ask to shave my head or do anything drastic. All I
Yeah,
said
you
was
did.
just like a little
You
shorter.
and me both know how you have always felt about your neck.
Yes, I know.
But
and
since
that's why.
now we've had this different conversation, now it don't matter.
No, it does, but it doesn't.
Exactly. So let it be.
Okay.
Until I have time to think about some things. My God, Jade.
I know.
I mean, my God.
I'm hungry. You want anything to eat?
No.
Okay. Don't be mad at me.
Jade.
I love you.
Me too.
I'm gonna go get something to eat. Oh. I didn't know it was that close to the room.